What's going on, folks? Happy 4th of July. I wanted to show you this new product I'm trying out. Yeah, I got this off of eBay. And what this is for is it's to tighten up a hitch and where you slide your ball and everything into your hitch. I'll show you over here what I did. So on this load, I had a bunch of slop in a joint right here. So I took one of those and put it right there, and it took out all the play in that little area, and I didn't have any slop flopping around, but yet, you know, I am using a pennel, and that does move around, but I don't want anything moving around on my stuff. So I went ahead and bought one of these off of eBay, and I bought two of them. Matter of fact, I got a good deal on them, and I got two of them. And what that does is it kind of pushes up on this right here, and it takes the play out. You tighten those two bolts and it takes the play out. It's absolutely brilliant. I wish I would have had one of those years ago. But this is how I hooked up to this one. It comes off of the back of the frame, because the frame is at an angle here, and it puts it at an angle, but yet it straightens itself because of the pennel and the lariat ring. And so my tow bar ends up being level, but it comes off here at an angle. And the way I ran my chains this particular time, ran it through the frame up to this, I'll call it a control arm, and back to the vehicle. I ran a second chain around my tow bar, around this part of the frame. Keep it in mind, there's an air fitting right there for the airbag, and I didn't want to get my chain or any of my equipment around that. And I took and ran my lights like normal up to the back of the cab. But I have a question for you all, and I don't know if you all would be interested in watching a video series of me building a cheap Honda CR-V that looks exactly like this one from the ground up. It's a beat up Honda CR-V, step by step how I would build it. I'll give you a sneak peek of the Honda CR-V. This is the Honda right here. I ended up giving $500 for it. It runs and drives. And I temporarily put a base plate on here that I bought from E-Trailer. And I put that on there, but yet I'm going to take that back off and fix all this air conditioner stuff that's bent up. So I wanted this as a winter vehicle, pretty much. So, I mean, you can see that tires are bald. This fender's beat all the heck. It has dents all the way down this side. Big deep scratch there. This is the only good tire, and it has a big fat nail in it. Then the back is completely caved in. It's a Minnesotan vehicle, which has, you know, a little bit of rust up underneath. It has a broken tail light. It has scratches down this side, heavy scratches. And it has these wheel locks. I don't have the key for them, so I gotta figure out a way to get that off. If you guys have any tips on how to get that off of there without me racking my brain too hard, let me know. This is what the inside of the vehicle looks like. It's pretty straight on the inside, clean, doesn't stink or anything, and it has 200,000 miles on it. But I mean, the thing runs really good. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video series of me converting it into an actual tow vehicle, I'll take the time and go through it. And on this next one, I'm going to take and put a full-length bed in there, and all my storage will be under the bed. And I'm also going to take and add a diesel heater that you might find in, tractor sleepers, and that can be found on eBay for a couple $100, and it basically runs off of a battery. But I'm not certain how I'm going to do that. I might go with a double battery system, or just make a connection to where I could tap into the semi's wiring or back of the cab to power my diesel heater. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, but this will be eventually the end product. And you saw the product before. It looked like it was left in Chicago on a bad night in a bad neighborhood. But what had happened to the other one was someone had taken and didn't put it all the way in gear, and they basically let it roll down a hill, and it smashed into a tree. And that's what happened to the other one. But this is the other side of how I hooked up. And I'm pretty impressed by these. I think I gave like $12 a piece for those, and free shipping off of eBay. I'm not promoting them. They don't, pay me or anything, so I don't really benefit by telling you guys, other than trying to help you. So happy 4th of July, and for those that served our country and made this place great, appreciate everything you've done, and y'all have a good 4th of July, and be good.